On the cusp of 2017, the U.S. is still involved in wars against Islamic extremists in Afghanistan and Islamic State militants in Iraq and Syria. The tactical fight against Islamic State militants is slowly progressing, but it is unclear yet how involved the incoming Trump administration will be in resolving the Syrian crisis.
In Syria, we have really no strategy for ending the civil war. Mr. Trump implicitly may be willing to let President Assad win the war, but I'm not sure that's really a viable way forward because Assad has so much blood on his hands.
The war for Afghanistan is in its 15th year. International troops have drawn down from about 140,000 in 2011 to fewer than 15,000 troops today. And defense expert Michael O'Hanlon says the new U.S. defense team might want to consider increasing international troop numbers in the short term.
There's no reason we have to avoid doing a little more if that helps take some of the pressure off the Afghan military and police, gives them a little more time to build themselves up, to recover from the huge losses they've been taking.
But while the U.S. has been fighting extremism across the globe, major powers Russia and China have been modernizing their military forces.
Because we've been so focused on prosecuting operations against ISIS, stabilizing Afghanistan and Iraq, and because we've been living under the constraints of the Budget Control Act since 2012, we haven't been able to buy the modern equipment that it takes to counter these new capabilities that countries like Russia and China are fielding.
Trump, in his stump speeches, has been promising a military buildup.
We have the greatest people in the world in our military. We are going to rebuild our depleted military, and we're going to finally take care of our great veterans.
Ochmanek says the U.S. needs to spend its money on things like cruise missiles and air-to-air missiles, because he says those are the things that can give the military more leverage to deter threats. Carla Babb, VOA News, the Pentagon.